Hi, everybody. Good to be back with you all with Calcutta Talkies, and with it, of course, I am Robert. How are you all keeping? I hope you all are all in the best of health, because that's the best thing that we can hope for nowadays. Good health goes hand in hand with happiness for the young, for the middle aged, and for the elderly. Well, my dear friends, today I'm just going to point out some very simple mistakes that we normally make while we very often make these mistakes while we are uh, speaking or holding a conversation, or maybe if we are giving a presentation, etc. Very simple, but we really need to take a note of these. Okay, so I would request you all to listen to it carefully. It's very simple, but keep a note of this so that you don't make these simple silly mistakes in future. All right. um, Number one, we must, all of us, learn to differentiate between may and can I and may I. It's a very simple thing and very common, like in any classroom or in an office or any place at a meeting. Suddenly someone puts up the hand. Can I go to the washroom? Of course you can go to the washroom. Who can stop you from there? If someone says, can I jump out of the window of the 10th floor? Of course you can. How can we stop that? But you may not. Like when we were in school, like I remember in class 6 or 7, ma'am or miss, may I go to the washroom? Or may I go to to drink water? And she would say, yes, of course you can, but you may not. We would say, can I go there? And she would say, of course you can, but you may not. So we must learn to differentiate between the two. When we are seeking permission, we have to say, may I? When I'm entering into someone's room, I don't say, can I come in? Of course you can come in. You've got 2 legs, you can walk. But you may not. I may be undressing or doing something else. So when you're seeking permission, always say, may I? May I come in? May I go to the washroom? May I have a glass of tea? May I have a cup of tea, please? Don't say, can I? All right? You can do anything you wish to. Nobody can stop you. You're a free person to do what you want to do, right? And then I would like you all also to note something where people mix up the singular and the plural with certain words, such as people. Oh, there were a lot of peoples over there. Oh, the stadium was packed with peoples. It is not peoples. Peoples can be said, like if for an example, it's with an apostrophe, when we may say like People's Republic of China. But otherwise, one person, 10 people, 1,000 people gathered at the meeting. No peoples, please. Okay? Another common one that I come across very often is children's. Oh, there were many children's in the park playing. There's no such thing as children's. Child is the singular, children is the plural. So just say there were many children in the park. The classroom was packed with children, not children's. Okay, very common error. Then we have foods. Food and foods. There's nothing called foods. But there were a lot of foods on the table. Sorry, there were a lot of food on the table. The buffet had a lot of food. We don't say there were a lot of foods. We don't have foods festival. We have food festival. All right? Keep that in mind, please. Okay? And then the other one is very common. Furniture. It's not furnitures. There's nothing called furnitures. One table is also furniture. If you have a dozen tables or you have many other things, it's still furniture. It's not a furniture's shop. It's a furniture shop. Okay? So keep that in mind, please. So you have people, you have children, you have food, and you have furniture. And one more thing, which I've said before, but I'm saying it again because I still hear people making this error. Cope up. I can't cope up with this noise. I can't cope up with her ill manners. No, it is cope. I can't cope with her ill manners. I can't cope with the noise. Cope means to put up with something. So don't say cope up. Just say cope. I can't cope with the pressure. All right? So no cope up. It's just cope. I can't cope with the chaos in the classroom. All right? And the other one is hair. There's no such thing as hairs. Oh, his hand is full of hairs. No, his hand is full of hair. Okay? There's nothing called hairs. She has very good hair on her head. She doesn't have very good hairs on her head. All right? And now, sorry, got a bit drenched in the sudden shower today when I went out. But then again, I came home and took another shower. Just a bit of advice: if any of you get wet in the rain, please, as soon as you can, just pour yourself some water on your head or on your body when you go home, because that prevents you from getting cough and cold to an extent. I'm not a doctor, but anyway, it does seem to work. Anyway, that's something else. Now, I would also today quickly like to give you all a few terminology or expressions so that you will not only use them, if somebody is using them on you or in a gathering, you would know what it means. Right? Okay, here we go. Daft. D-A-F-T. Someone says, "Are you daft?" Oh, that person, she's such a daft. D-A-F-T. Simply means stupid, brainless type of a person, got nothing in the head. Okay, that's a daft person. Do remember that. We do something and all, and I keep repeating in the office and the training, and I say, "Are you daft?" Okay, very stupid. Then we have another expression, which I'm sure you'll have heard. M-O-R-O-N, moron. M-O-R-O-N, moron. Oh, she's such a moron, or he's such a moron. I don't want to talk to that person. He's such a moron. It also means simply a very idiotic person. All right? A thoroughbred idiot is referred to as a moron. Okay? Now, so we have had daft and we have had moron. Okay? And now another expression. Keep it in mind and use it. If you forget it, note it down. Listen to me again and note it down. These are good words or expressions. Through thick and thin. Through thick. T-H-I-C-K. Thick and thin. Through thick and thin. She and I have been friends through thick and thin. Or he and we have been great friends through thick and thin. That means through all the upheavals, ups and downs in life, we have been together. That's what it means, through thick and thin. All right? A very good thing if you have a friend who has been with you through thick and thin of life. From a young kid to a young high school boy or a girl, to college, to a young man, to a middle-aged person, and then in your twilight years, which means when you become an elderly person. Right? And another expression, bolt from the blue. Bolt, B-O-L-T. Bolt from the blue. It means something that happens suddenly, without any notice. Oh, his appointment as the chief executive of the company came as a bolt from the blue. Oh, she has arrived. Oh my goodness, that's she arrived like a bolt from the blue, like out of the blue, means suddenly, without any notice, without any reason, something happens. All right? It was like a bolt from the blue. Something that happens unexpectedly, we say bolt from the blue. All right? Bolt basically may refer to the thunderbolt, lightning and all those things, all right? But bolt from the blue basically means something that happens suddenly without any notice, all right? And then this we have to come across in our day-to-day lives very often. What do we call a person? A two-faced person. A person with, those who know the character of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, two type of characters, right? Diner bella ekrokom, rater bella ekrokom. Today one character, tomorrow something else, right? So very dangerous people. Will give you a commitment for something today and deny it flatly the next day. So these people, simply we sometimes call them fake characters or fake friends. But a more appropriate word for these kind of characters is a deceitful personality or a character or devious character. All right? Oh, she's a very deceitful person or a deceitful character. And you have to be very careful of these characters because they will be deceitful and fake, and then they will pretend as if you are to blame and they are on the right side. I've come across many in my life. Anyway, do remember these few things I've told today. It was just a miscellaneous talk, but I'm sure these little things add up to a lot of important things in your communication. All right? Till then, keep well and do put a like, and I will really look forward to a comment from you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.